Good afternoon, students. In the today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the concept of seed technology and also the aims and objectives of the seed technology. Today's topic for the discussion is the concept of seed technology. That is mean what is meant by the seed technology, and along with this one, we are also going to discuss the aims and objectives of the seed technology. Okay, the first of all, introduction to the seed technology. Okay, seed, it is the basic and crucial input for the successful crop production. Okay, all you know that the seed, it is the basic and crucial input for the successful crop production. The modern plant breeding and technology advances in the seed industry has played a significant role in the evolution of high yielding varieties and hybrids. Okay, we have discussed the different methods of the plant breeding. Okay, plant breeding, it is the science which mainly deals with the release of superior varieties. Okay, all these methods and also the technological advances, these are responsible for the evolution of the high yielding varieties and the hybrids. Okay, it is estimated that good quality seeds of the improved varieties can contribute about 20 to 25% increase in the overall production. Okay, the farmers are using the seeds of the improved varieties or the superior varieties, it can contribute about 20 to 25% increase in the overall production. Okay, that is the importance of the seeds of the improved superior varieties. Okay, that is, these are increasing the overall agricultural production by about 20 to 25%. Then first of all, before discussing technology, you should know the what is meant by seed. Okay, seed, it is the matured ovule that consists of an embryonic plant together with the store of food, all surrounded by the protective coat. Okay, a seed, it is the matured ovule. After fertilization, the ovule, it get matured into the seed, and that particular seed, it is consisting of an embryonic plant. Okay, because it is having the embryo, then in the embryo radicle and the plumule is present. The radicle further get developed into the root system, the plumule get developed into the shoot system. Okay, and for the development of these radicle and plumule, there is a presence of the food material in the seed, and all these are surrounded by the protective coat. Okay, and that particular structure we called it as a seed. The formation of the seed completes the process of reproduction in the seed plants. Okay, that means we see that is there is a formation of the seed in the plant, then we can say that the reproduction process in the plant, it is accomplished. Okay, the formation of the seed, it completes the process of reproduction in the seed plants. A seed, it stands in the seed technology, we are using the term seed as a seed, it stands for any of the following used for sowing or the plant. Okay, a seed, it stands for any of the following used for sowing or planting. Okay, that means the seed. Then seedlings, that is, these are also referred as the seed, as these are used for the planting in the field. Okay, seeds, seedlings. Then in the vegetatively propagated crops, the tubers, bulbs, rhizomes, roots, cuttings, all types of the crops, and the vegetatively propagated material for the food crops or the cattle fodder, all these are considered as a seed in the seed technology. Okay, in the seed technology, a seed, that is the term which stands for any of the following used for the sowing or the planting. That means the seeds, then seedlings, tubers, bulbs, rhizomes, roots, cuttings, all types of the crops, and other vegetatively propagated material for food crops or the cattle fodder. Okay, then the difference between the seed and the grain. Okay, the students may get confused between the seed and the grain, but the seed and the grain, these are used in the different context. Okay, how these terms seed and grain are used, you should understand that, and that's why I have mentioning here the difference between the seed and the grain. Okay, here the seed it should be viable and the vigorous one. Okay, the seed it should be viable and the vigorous one, and the grain need not to be viable one. Viable means whenever the seed it is sown in the field, that must be viable, that must be get germinated. Okay, and it is not essential that the grain when sown in the field it get germinated. Okay, that is the difference between the seed and the grain. Seed it should be viable and the vigorous one, while the grain need not be the viable one. Then the seed it should be physically and genetically pure. Okay, that means it should not be get mixed with the seeds of the other crops, or it should not be get mixed with the other seeds. That means the seeds should be physically and genetically pure, and the grain it is not essential that the grains uh, be physically and genetically pure. Okay, then the seeds should satisfy the minimum seed certification standards. Okay, we will discuss in the latter lecture what are the minimum standard seed certification standards. Okay, the seeds it should satisfy the minimum seed certification standards, and in the grain no such requirements. Okay, no such requirements in the grain. Then the seed it can be treated with the pesticide and fungicide to protect the seeds against the storage pest and the fungi. That means whenever the seeds are stored, they may get attacked with the certain types of the storage insect and the pest, and that's why the seeds can be treated with the pesticide and the fungicide. But the grains, as the grains these are used for the consumption, they should not be never be treated with the any other chemicals, since these are used for the consumption. Okay, as the seeds that is these are generally used for the sowing purposes, these can be treated with the pesticide and the fungicides, but the grains, as these are used for the consumption, they should not never be treated with the any other chemical. In the another difference between the seed and the grain is that the respiration rate and the other physiological and biological processes should be kept at the low level during the storage. Okay, respiration rate and the other physiological and biological processes should be kept at the low level during the storage. And for the grain, there are no such specifications. Okay, for the grains there are no such specifications. Then seeds should be compulsorily certified. Okay, the seeds which are distributed to the farmers, these should be compulsorily certified. In the grain there is no such condition in the grain production. Okay, whenever the farmers using the seeds for the grain production, then their certification is not necessary. Okay, whenever the farmers these are cultivating the crops for the production of the grain, then their certification is not necessary. Okay, then the seeds it should satisfy all the quality norms. The seeds it should satisfy all the quality norms, while the grain no such norms are required. Okay, then here the seeds can be utilized as a grain provided if it is not treated with the poisonous chemicals. Okay, the seeds it can be utilized as a grain provided that they should not be treated with the poisonous chemicals, but the grains never can be converted into the seeds. Okay, these cannot be used as the seeds. Okay, these are the differences between the seeds and the grain. Okay, in the seed technology, the seed and the grain, these are two terminology, these are used in the different context. Okay, then what is the difference between the seed production and the grain production? Okay, here you see the differences between the seed production and the grain production. Seed production, it is the planned program. Okay, seed production, it is a planned program starting with the demand forecasting, ends with the marketing. Okay, demand forecasting means what? That is, it is the program, it is started as per the requirement of the farmers. Okay, and that is we called it as a demand forecasting. Okay, seed production, it is a planned program. It is started with the demand forecasting and it ends with the marketing. Okay, while the grain production, it is well planning, it is not required. Okay, for the grain production, well planning, it is not essential. Then the seed production, authenticated source is required to raise a seed crop. Okay, authenticated source is required to raise a seed crop, and here the authenticated source is not required for the grain production. Then for the seed production, there are certain specific land and the field requirements. Okay, for the production of the seeds, specific land and the field requirements are there, and where in the grain production, not such requirements are required. Okay, not such requirements are essential. Okay, specific land and field requirements are not there for the green production. Then seed production, it should be monitored for the certification standards and certified by the agency. Okay, the seed production, it should be monitored for the certification standards and certified by the agency. Okay, and the grain production, it is not monitored by the certification standards, and these are not certified by the seed certification agency. Okay, then the another difference between the seed production and grain production is that the seeds to be harvested at the physiological maturity. Okay, in the seed production, it is essential to harvest the seeds at the physiological maturity. Okay, while in the grain production, grains, these are harvested at the harvestable maturity. Then in the seed production, the proper post harvest technology should be followed. Okay, proper post harvest technology means after the harvesting, the seeds are properly dried, then these are stored, then these are treated with the certain type of the chemicals, then these are sent to the laboratory, then these are packed into the bags, and then these are provided to the farmers for the commercial cultivation. Okay, and for all these processes, the proper post harvest technology should be followed. Okay, all these processes should be very well, very scientifically followed. Okay, that's why the proper post harvest technology should be followed in the seed production, while in the grain production there is no such requirement. Okay, that is to follow the post harvest technology. Okay, that is the difference between the grain production. Okay, differentiate as seed and the grain as the seeds, that is, this is the term which is used generally for the seed or the any type of propagule, that is which is generally used for the propagation of the plant. Okay, that means the seeds, whenever these are used to sown in the field and to raise the crop in the next year, that propagule, it is referred as the seed. But whenever the crop is grown and the seeds, that is these are used, the grains, these are used for the human consumption, then in that case, that particular propagule, it is not termed as the seed, it is referred as the grain. Okay, seeds, that is the propagule or propagation of the plant, and the grains, these are used for the consumption. That is the difference between the seed and the grain. Okay, then the concept of seed technology. Okay, why we are discussing here the seed technology, what is the importance of the seed technology? Okay, seed technology, it involves the production of new superior varieties, then their evaluation and release, then the seed product. Okay, seeds are seeds of the improved variety, these are produced, then processing, storage, testing, certification, quality control, marketing, distribution to the farmers, then research on seed physiology, seed production, seed handling based on the modern botanical and the agricultural sciences. Okay, the seed technology, it can be defined as it is the branch of botany that mainly involves the production of new superior varieties, their evaluation, release, seed production, processing, storage, testing, certification, quality control, marketing, distribution, research on seed physiology, seed production, seed handling based on the modern botanical and the agricultural sciences. Okay, the scientific research would be of little importance unless the farmers get the seeds which are genetically pure and possesses the other desired qualities, namely the high germination percentage and vigor, then high purity and the sound health. So I'm repeating this sentence. The scientific research would be of little importance unless the farmers get the seeds which are genetically pure and possesses other desired qualities, namely the high germination percentage, vigor, high purity, and sound health. Okay, here the seeds means the seeds or the any other propagating material which is generally used for raising the crop in the next season. Okay, and generally the grains, these are produced for the consumption and these are not considered as the seed in the seed technology. Okay, as the grains, these are not used for raising the new crop. Okay, that's why the seeds means the any seeds or any other propagating material which is used for raising the crop. Okay, then the primary object of the plant breeding. Okay, we have discussed the plant breeding. In the plant breeding, it is the branch of the botany that mainly deals with the production of the new superior variety. And what is the primary object of the plant breeding? That is the primary object of the plant breeding, it is to develop the superior variety, and the benefits from superior varieties can only be realized when these are grown commercially on the large scale. Okay, that means the human beings can get the benefit of the superior variety whenever these superior varieties, these are cultivated on the large scale in the field. And it is possible only when the seeds of these superior varieties, these are multiplied on the large scales and these are made available to the farmers for the commercial cultivators. Okay, that means the benefit of the superior varieties, it can be provided to the human being only by multiplication of these superior varieties, and for their multiplication the seeds of these improved varieties should be provided to the farmers for the commercial cultivation on the large scale. Okay, and that is the concept of seed technology. Okay, here next one, it is the major goals, aims and the objectives of the seed technology. Okay, major goals, aims and the objectives of the seed technology. Okay, major goal, that is the to increase the agriculture production through the spread of good quality of seeds of the high yielding varieties. Okay, the major goal of the plant breeding is to increase the agriculture production through the spread of good quality of seeds of the high yielding varieties. Okay, then the other major goals are, the first one is the rapid multiplication. Okay, the rapid multiplication, the increase in agriculture production through the quickest possible spread of the new varieties developed by the plant breeders. Okay, increase in the agriculture production, it is only possible through the quickest possible spread of new varieties developed by the plant breeders. Okay, the time taken to make available the desired quantities of the seeds of the improved varieties to the farmers should be considered as the measure of efficiency and adequacy in the development of seed technology in the country. Okay, the time taken to make available the desirable quantities of the seeds of improved varieties to the farmers should be considered as the measure of efficiency and adequacy in the development of seed technology and the country. Okay, that is all about the rapid multiplication. Okay, rapid multiplication, this is the first major objective of the seed technology. Then another important objective is the timely supply. Timely supply, the improved seeds of the varieties should be made available well in time. Okay, the improved seeds of the superior varieties should be made available well in time, so that the planting schedule of the farmer is not disturbed and are able to use the good seed for the planting purpose. Okay, so that the timely supply means that is the farmers will get the seeds of the superior variety well in time, and so that the schedule of the farmer, sowing schedule of the farmer, will be not get disturbed, and they will be able to use the good seed for the planting purpose. Okay, that is the second objective. Then the third objective, assured high quality seeds. Assured high quality seeds, because it is very essential, that is the all the farmers get the high quality seeds. Okay, and it is very necessary to obtain the expected dividends from the use of seeds of the improved varieties. Okay, assured high quality seeds, all the farmers should get the high quality seeds for the planting purpose. Then the another one is the reasonable price, that is the most important one, that is the cost of high quality of the seeds should be within the reach of the average farmers. Okay, that means the farmers can easily purchase the seeds of the improved varieties, and they can use them to increase their agricultural production. Okay, that's why the reasonable price, it is the most important objective or the goal of the seed technology. The cost of high quality of the seeds should be within the reach of average farmers. Okay, should be within the reach of the average farmers. Okay, then the next one, the improved seed, it is the easiest and the cheapest means among all the technical measures by which the crop production can be increased in the country. Okay, improved seeds, it is the easiest and the cheapest means among all the technical measures by which the crop production can be increased in the country. Technically, seed is the ripened ovule of the ovary. It is not necessary that the improved seed can be the seed, it is the improved seed. It is not necessary. It can be explained in one sentence, but it is judged by both the genetical and the physical features. Okay, and that's why, that is just, I have told you that that is the seed. It is not necessary that it is the improved seed. Okay, that means we have to first of all, you should know the prerequisites of the improved seeds. Okay, what type of the seeds, that is these are referred as the improved seeds. Okay, prerequisites of the improved seeds. Here the first one, it is the high yield. Okay, high yield means that is these improved varieties, that is they show the 10 to 15% higher yield than the local or the currently used varieties. Okay, improved seeds means what, that is these are the seeds of the varieties which are having about 10 to 15% higher yield than the local or the currently used varieties. Then wider adaptability means that is these superior varieties, that is these are adapted to the wider range of locality, soil, climatic conditions whenever these are compared with the local varieties. Okay, then proper maturity, the proper maturity, that is the suitable period of maturity according to the agroclimatic conditions of the regions. Okay, that is these improved seeds, that is these are producing the varieties which are um, having the proper maturity, that means the suitable period of maturity according to the agroclimatic conditions of the regions. Then these are resistance to the disease and the pest, and also other adverse conditions of the environments like the drought, flood, water lodging, salinity and alkalinity. Then the another prerequisite, the high response to the better conditions of growth. Okay, for example, interculture, then hoeing, then weeding, manuring, irrigation. Okay, then another one, that is these improved seeds, they must be high in nutrition and good in taste. Okay, so that it may be accepted by the consumers and meet the market requirements. Okay, they should be high in nutrition and good in taste, so that it may be accepted by the consumers and can meet the market requirements. Okay, these are the prerequisites of the improved seeds. Okay, then apart from this one, there are certain physical requirements of the for the prerequisite for the superior quality. Okay, that is in this one, the first one is the high in purity. High in purity means what? That is these seeds of the improved varieties should be free from the admixtures such as the inert matter or damaged broken seeds, weed seeds or the other crop seeds. Okay, they should be high in purity. That means the seeds of the improved varieties should be free from the admixture such as the inert matter, damaged seeds, broken seeds, weed seeds, and the other crop seeds, etc. Okay, then second one, good germination. Good germination, that means the seeds of these superior varieties should be at least 90%. That is, they should have the higher germination percentage than the local strains of the crop. Okay, the seeds of the improved varieties should have the high germination percentage when compared with the local strains of the crop. Then the third one is the optimum moisture content. Moisture content, that means the seeds of the superior varieties, they should neither too less, which may cause the loss of seed life, or nor too high, which may spoil the seed by insect attack. Okay, if that is the seeds, these are having very less amount of moisture, that means they will be responsible for the loss of seed life. Okay, the embryo may become dead. Okay, and if the moisture in the seeds of the improved varieties is very high, that may spoil the seed by the insect attack. That is, during the storage, there is that seed, due to the higher moisture, it may be get attacked by the certain insect or the different types of the pest, or there may be the certain type of the fungus development of the seeds on the seeds may takes place, and thus the rotting of the seeds may occur. And that's why that is the seeds of the improved varieties must have the optimum moisture content. Then the another important prerequisite, it is the uniformity. Uniformity, that is the seeds of the improved varieties should be uniform in their shape, size, weight, then color. Okay, whatever the seeds of the improved varieties, that is whenever these are to provide to the farmers, that is all the seeds of the improved varieties should be uniform in their shape, size, weight and the color. Okay, and the last physical requirement, which is in the seeds of the improved varieties, that is the diseased and the insect free. Okay, the seeds of the improved varieties must be free from the seed borne diseases and the insect. Okay, they must be free from the seed borne diseases and the insect. Okay, the any seed which is having all these qualities, it is called as the improved seeds. Okay, we have discussed the different prerequisites for the seeds of the improved varieties. Okay, and any sites which is fulfilling all these requirements can be called as the improved seed. Okay, that is all about the seed technology.